happening, guys? Welcome back to my channel, and hi, welcome if you're new here. My name is Keisha, and for today's video I have for you 10 Netflix recommendations. So quarantine is hard, but one way to pass the time is to binge watch on Netflix TV shows. So I have a list of different genres of TV shows for you, and I hope you enjoy this video. If you want to see what those TV shows are, then keep on watching. Friends. This show is my all-time favorite show. It is about 6 adults who live in New York City, and they go through all these hardships together and have so many adventures. It is such a simple show. That's why I love it so much, and the characters are so relatable. I guess that's why people like the show as well, because you can relate to the stories and what they're going through. You guys should go check it out. It's really worth watching. How I Met Your Mother. This is another sitcom that I enjoy a lot. It's kind of like Friends, but not really. The difference is that they have this narrator called Ted. He is the main character. Basically, he's telling his kids the story of how he met their mother. And while he's telling that story to his kids, while he's narrating, it flashes back to those times when he was with his friends in different places. And I think it's such a cool storyline. A little better well written than Friends, but I still enjoy Friends a lot more. But How I Met Your Mother also has really nice characters and also worth watching. The 100. So Earth was in a nuclear conflict, and 97 years later, the lone survivors who live in space thought of bringing back 100 juveniles to Earth to see if it's livable again. And to me, that is such a cool storyline, and it's just a really good show. I can't explain it because they go through a lot on Earth, not just like trying to battle the different like climates and everything, but they also have their own dramas in between with different people and stuff like that. So yeah. RuPaul's Drag Race, another one of my favorite shows. This is so entertaining and funny, and it's so cool to me to see how a man completely and drastically changes himself to look like a woman. They're just so talented, and it's also cool to see like how they sew some of their outfits from scratch. They're so amazing, and the show is just really funny because they always have like clapbacks at the other drag queens, and they throw some shade on them. We don't know what that means, like insults and stuff. So it's a really fun and interesting TV show. Moneyhive, or La Casa de Papel. This show is so good. I love it so much. It is about a Spanish heist led by the professor, which is their leader, and he got a bunch of criminals and he taught them all about the realm into Spain because they have this big plan to rob it. This show is so intricate, and like every detail is on point. They're always like 10 steps ahead of whoever, because they've already thought, oh, they're gonna do this, so we have to do this. You know, like everything is well thought of. It's a really nice story. It is such good writing, and you also get really invested in the characters since there are interpersonal dramas between the different criminals as well, and you get to know more about the professor and stuff like that. I don't want to spoil too much, but it's a really good show. American Horror Story. This show is so good. In my opinion, I feel like not everybody would like it because it's kind of weird and creepy, but that's why I like it so much. It's about supernatural horror. So there are 9 seasons, and those 9 seasons, it doesn't just focus on the same people and have the same plot throughout those 9 seasons. Every season there is a different mini-series. It has its own beginning, middle, and end, and it's just so cool. Also, some of the ideas are inspired by true events, so like The Circle, a really fun reality TV show. basically they gather a bunch of different people and they put them into the same apartment building, but they can't talk to each other, they can't see each other. The only way they can communicate is through their profiles. So you can be whoever you want and the other people won't know. Throughout the competition, they vote out different people so that player gets blocked or eliminated. And the person they voted the highest at the end will win the prize money. And it's such a funny show. Also, the relationships they have between the different people are super cute, especially with Shubi and Joey. It's just so cute and they're so precious, and I love the show. How to Get Away with Murder. Another really well-written show. It's about Annalise Keating. She is like the main character, I suppose. She is a criminal defense lawyer and she teaches a bunch of aspiring law students. But their world turns upside down when they get intertwined in a murder plot. So it's very you also don't know what's gonna happen next, and you don't know if they're gonna get caught or there's evidence that may lead back to them. Also, I just think it's really cool whenever you see Annalise Keating in court, because she's such a good defense lawyer. Like how she comes up with all these evidence and ends up winning the cases. I just also like looking at that. So yeah. Pretty Little Liars. It's about a bunch of high school students who get texts one day from a random person, and all of the seasons are basically about them trying to find out who this person is. But in between them trying to find out who this person is, they end up getting in dramas with each other. They find out things about their past, and other people find out things about their past, and it's just so good. You don't know what's gonna happen next, if they're gonna find out who this person is or if they're gonna get murdered or something like that. Nailed It. Nailed It is a TV show about non-professional bakers, and they have to recreate different masterpieces, and it's just so funny to see them struggling with everything and the outcome of what they're baking compared to what they're supposed to be recreating. It's such a fun TV show, and also kind of inspires you to try different things. When I watched this show, I was like, maybe I should try baking and trying to copy something as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. These TV shows were my personal favorites. You guys can go check it out and see if you will enjoy it as well. Everyone, stay safe and stay inside, and God bless. Please smash that like button, subscribe, and click that bell to be notified of my upcoming videos. Comment down below what else you want me to make, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.